Hey everyone, I was in a bit of a building mood today, so I thought why not try and build a bowling alley for people with rich mansions, and I know I'm gonna regret this one because I'm not good with basic shapes, so let's get right into it. So starting off, I'm gonna make a base plate because base plates are everything, and if I want to copy what I created, I can always do that and just copy whatever I made. So first we're gonna start with I don't know, something lifted, because I feel like we will need gutters as well, or maybe I should just lower that part, just like really low. Okay, but a bowling alley is not that wide, is it? See, I'm just doing the base plate and I'm already struggling. What is this? Now, on top of that, we're gonna put another base plate, make it just a bit smaller, and this is going to be the section where you roll the ball. So make that a little bit higher. If you hear music just about now, that's the ice cream truck passing my house. Okay, and then for the gutter, we are going to try and use the concave thingy. So on top of the base plate as well, just to make it easier for us. When there's like a spider or whatever, I don't know what it is. There's like an animal that got onto me and now I feel it crawling everywhere, and I think it's a tiny little spider because I've been feeling it on my hair. I've been feeling it in my neck. Oh my goodness, it's annoying. And I'm sorry if I gave you the creeps by that, or I don't know, made you itchy, but that's how I feel right now. So why not feel the same way? All right, I think this will do for the gutter. So we have this part, dragging that along. Can we actually invert it by cloning it? Because I do want it on the other side as well. Oh god, that is so weird. Okay, we have the gutter. Oh my god, it actually doesn't look half bad. I'm kind of surprised with myself right now. Although the bowling alley itself is quite big, but we'll ignore that for now. Copying that base plate, maybe I should have painted it first. Okay, let's not. So gutters are usually like a darker color. Gutters is where my ball usually lands. I don't know if you play bowling, how many times have you landed in the gutter? I either play really well when I play bowling or I do it really badly. I don't know. There's like no in between for me. Okay, what I kind of hate now, I should have known this at the beginning. My planks are a little inverted now, so should probably try and switch that up. So it's a good thing I didn't clone it just yet. Yes, that looks better. And you know what? On top of that, I'm going to put a full transparent cube because I do want to make it look shiny. I wonder how tiny I can get it though. Okay, I think the spider is in my ear now because I definitely feel something there. Oh gosh. Okay, does that bother? It's kind of big though. I don't really like how big it is. But okay, if we can make it look shiny, that's good. Wait, maybe I should make the wood tile smaller. That would help, wouldn't it? And this will be the shiny part. Definitely has to be shiny. Okay, this definitely looks like there's water on it. Maybe we don't want it to look like there's water on the bowling alley. If it's for rich mansions, then yeah, we don't want it to look weird. Does this kind of give the effect that it's like oily? Not really, no. Alright, that's as oily as it's going to get, I guess. We're copying this part, and the worst thing is that this is the easy part. Okay, that looks long enough to be a bowling alley. I kind of do like the gutter still. Wow, I'm so smart. Now we need to make bowling pins as well. Now this will be very hard to do. Do we have a upside down concave kind of shape? I feel like we do not have that. So we can't really make a bowl out of what we want. However, we can go for that and then drag that down or something. Although that will kind of look a little weird. So we're making the bowling pins right now. And is there like a round shape that I can put on top? Not really. I mean, this could be a bowling pin, couldn't it? Trying my hardest here. Those are literally the weirdest bowling pins ever. Please don't judge me on them. Oh gosh. What kind of monstrosity am I making? You know, it kind of does look like a water bottle now that I look at it from this angle. How is it $489 for this little piece? What? Are you for real? Okay, the most expensive ugly bowling pin ever has been created. If we just give it some nice colors. That does not look good. Does not look like a healthy bowling pin, doesn't it? It's kind of like a thick bowling pin. Okay, but from a distance, if you stand far away enough, it could technically be a bowling pin. You know what? I'm actually gonna try something. Can we make this smaller? Okay, we can actually make this smaller. It does look a lot more elegant if you make it smaller. The thing is, I do want this red band to be on top of it. So if I made a tiny transparent platform so that it flies. Okay, transparent cube. Here we go. So large placement grid. I'm trying something here, you guys. I'm trying to make this pin a bit more elegant than what it was. Okay, this one has to be dragged up just a little bit. But I wonder if we can like make the round shapes a little bit more elegant as well. Okay, so this on placement grid large, and we put that on the pedestal right here. And then we paint that in that red color. Okay, so this is how much we can expand it without it looking too weird. Putting that down just a little bit. I feel like that looks a lot better. Then this goes on top. But we have to make that smaller as well. I hope we can still resize that to be smaller. Okay, so that's the smallest you can get it, or what? Yeah, it is the smallest you can get it. I just need something to put in the middle of it. Some stick kind of thing. What if I just put this in the middle and then I drag it up? That'd be weird. I think it will be weird. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird shape on top, isn't it? Oh god. Oh god. No, that's terrible. That's actually terrible. Well, anyways, moving that, taking this one back. Can we place that on top without moving that out of the way for a sec? Well, if you want your bowling pins to look like water bottles, you can totally do that. Anyways, this is the bowling pin. So it starts with 1 in the front. How many are there at the back? All right, so there's 4 at the back. Oh my god, it's $4,000 for these bowling pins. That's crazy. And then here we have 3 bowling pins, then 2. If you put them together, it's actually not that bad. We're just gonna have to cover them up a little bit. Okay, that looks, I can see a bowling alley in that. At the back, we have a basic cube that kind of forms that black area at the back of your bowling pins. Maybe there should be like a decal over here. Usually there's like decals at the back, or not. Am I that wrong? Oh god. Wait, no, there's decals on top here. Yeah. How much would it be if I wanted to clone this? $42,000! You what? I do want some fancy lights along the gutter though. You know what? This is actually really cool. Should I add more lights? No, that's gonna be weird. So just 1 light at the edge of the gutter. I really like that. Toothpaste blue or hot pink? I don't know, maybe we should have like 2 different lights. Maybe 1 hot pink and then 1 toothpaste blue. Yeah, that looks like an entire party on its own. Then we still need to make the sides of this bowling alley as well. Same thing, dragging it in the middle and then dragging it down. And now we have to, and this will be the hardest part, I do want to add something on top of it with a decal, if that makes any sense. So, basic cube. Or basic shapes, that's what I meant. And then I want to add a little spot to add like a decal in or something like that. So this is usually in like a wood material, I think. To make it look just a little bit more natural, I'm going to add this basic shape. Wait, I should have placed it in the middle actually. I'm not doing too well on this. And then drag that out as well. And then going into decorations, I'm actually starting to like this a little bit more now. I just tried to move the wall I just placed, wow. And then painting, do we have like something that we can resize? So this painting, okay, we cannot resize that enough for my liking. Maybe I should go for the mushroom one over here. I think the mushroom will be okay to resize. If this actually works, I'm gonna be so happy. Okay, this works. That looks so cool. Going out of build mode, going to my bowling alley. Okay, we need to make this part a little bit longer. So I'm just gonna copy that base shape over here and make it just a bit longer then. But right here, I want to add like an ad for Coca-Cola or whatever. Bloxy-Cola. Let's do Bloxy-Cola. Okay, yes, that's an amazing ad. Love that. And then on here, we need to add some more neon lights to give a bit of like special vibes to it, I guess. And using the trick I learned from Froggy Hops, that is if you hold shift, it will just continue to make your shape, as you can see. Oh, cancel. Okay, so I just added a bit of a custom sign. I'm gonna give it some nice colors now. Okay, this definitely looks like the party you won't but don't deserve. And we just needed to add another bowling lane because it was a little bit too short. Wait, how did it not copy the lights though? Oh wait, I'm gonna have to redo them as well. Oh no. And now I'm probably just gonna add like a football just to, I don't know, add something funny. Yeah, I'm gonna add a football. And now because it's all on base plates, we can actually go ahead and copy these base plates. It will be very expensive though, so this one is $3,000. But if we put it right next to it, it did not copy the lights I put there. That's a little bit sad. And then this part right here, okay, we will have to move it just a little bit more. You know what? Ever since I was building this, I've been stuck in my head with that one line from Billie Eilish. Oh my god, should I start singing? Baby, it's in the gutter. I'm sorry for my singing. That was terrible. And then just copying the other base plate so it does not copy any furniture you put on top. So only like basic shapes or something. Okay, but 2 next to each other, they look a lot better already. And I do want different colors for the other bowling lane. I think that looks pretty cool. Just gonna change the blue into the green that I used over here. And maybe try another ad. What else do we have from Bloxy stuff? I added this thingy. Want to buy a TV be at only 250 Robux. I'm definitely going to be using that one. Now, of course, we have to like close it in a little bit. So I'm making some custom walls here because what I wanted with the walls wasn't possible. And then just for detail on the side, I added one of these color thingies, gradient thingies, yeah, but I wish we could just copy that and place that on top of there, but we cannot do that, which is kind of sad. So I'm just gonna have to like do this and then do this at the bottom as well. So I'm gonna continue that and then come back. So I just ended up doing a little more wall art like that, and I kind of like how it turned out. Of course, you can decorate the room in front of it to be like a seating area with couches and stuff like that if you want that, so you could totally close that in if you want to. But there you go, that's a bowling alley for very rich people with rich mansions. The value of this is $116,000, so it's quite expensive to make, but admit it, it's so cool to see this. Going out of build mode and looking at it in the dark, it looks so cool though. Kind of love the vibe of this. Okay, but can we actually... Okay, we hit the pins. But yeah, don't look too close at the pins because as you can see, they are looking very weird. So make sure to add a sign not to cross the bowling alley. Maybe one more thing I should add to make it a little bit more subtle is right here where you start bowling is a little wedge in the center where you're going to your ball or stand at least. Because right now it looks a little bit like there's a gap, so we don't want that. I'll make it very tiny though. Something like that. And then you just paint that in the same color as the floor is. We don't need to cover the transparent part because, well, you barely see that. But we do need to cover this area right here. And then adding my floor in here. Seeing if that will look okay. Just some carpet. Okay, the gap doesn't look as bad now. That's good. So yeah, anyways, that's our bowling alley. I hope you liked this video. I just wanted to build something and use the basic shapes again because I really need to learn how to get better with the basic shapes. If you don't look too close at the bowling pins, they are okay, but I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out with the neon and everything. I don't know, I just kind of like it, and if I ever have a mansion, I will probably try and recreate it. So that's a lot of fun. Now anyways, I hope this video helped you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.